I wanted to come here because I've had relationships before that didn't work out, and now I'm really committed to my partner. We just moved in together. We've been together a few years, and we're about to get married next month. So I really wanted to sort of get ahead of the curve on our relationship. And I've always heard relationship is hard work, but I don't actually know what that means, especially over the course of a lifetime. And I don't feel like I grew up with role models for how to be in a healthy, equal relationship, and I want that with my partner.
I definitely wanted to come as soon as I heard about it because we're about to get married, and I think it's really helpful to learn skills that we can use to communicate in our relationship.
I realized even small things like talking about the dishes brings up a whole bunch of issues and feelings and stuff that I didn't exactly have the best vocabulary for expressing. I learned that I would just default to ways of trying to prove that I'm right, or trying to get what I want, or setting aside what I want and just saying you're right. But I never learned things like healthy assertion of my own needs and supportive listening and giving empathy, all in this place where Miles wasn't giving us advice. He wasn't telling us whether we're right or wrong. He was just, I feel like he was helping us come to our own wisdom about ourselves and about our relationship, and giving us these tools that we can now use over and over.
Yeah, something else that we did that I wasn't expecting, but it was really valuable, was just enjoying the space here at Sky Meadow. I definitely felt like the setting helped me feel relaxed, and being outside of our apartments and our routines was really helpful and kind of engaging in the sessions with Miles, because we were able to kind of, be in a new setting, do something new, and kind of try it on in a safe space, and having the grounds and being able to just relax while being here really helped have those, what could be difficult conversations in another setting. I think I was surprised at how challenging it was. Like, I felt at times it was, I found actually using the skills more difficult than they seem. They seem really simple and like basic ideas and concepts that intellectually I can understand, but then actually trying to use the skills and say, this is, how I'm feeling, and actually engage in that. There was a lot of Miles observing and facilitating our dialogue, and that was having that conversation using the skills was a lot more challenging than I thought it would be. So I'm glad we had an opportunity to practice and have the facilitation, because I think if we just had the skills and then did it at home, I feel like it could get kind of clunky. So I think that was surprising, is how awkward it can feel, and just understanding it takes practice.
I absolutely would suggest this for everyone, and I can think of a lot of people who I would think would benefit from this, and I'm glad that we found it.
Yeah, I definitely had kind of a misconception that this, I wouldn't even call this couples therapy, but something like this would be only if we were in direct conflict or about to, I can imagine people might think of this if they're about to have a dissolution of their relationship. But I think, again, this is something that's really going to help us build a better foundation for our relationship. And that's, why it's so great to, I think, do it before there's a really tense conflict.